Why God allows evil and suffering? 1. Free will, the choice to do good or evil. Many religious traditions teach that God gave humans free will, the ability to choose between right and wrong. If God forced people to do only good, they would not truly be free. Instead, God allows humans to make their own choices, even if those choices lead to evil and suffering. For example, if someone chooses to harm another person, that is an act of free will. God does not directly cause the harm, but He allows it because He values human freedom. Without free will, love and goodness would not be meaningful, because they would not be chosen voluntarily. 2. A test or a way to grow. Some believe that suffering is a test of faith, or a way for people to grow spiritually and emotionally. Hard times can build character, patience, and resilience. In Christianity, the Bible teaches that suffering can strengthen faith, James 1:2-4. In Islam, suffering is sometimes seen as a test from Allah to develop patience and trust. Quran 2:155-157. In Hinduism and Buddhism, suffering is often viewed as a result of karma and an opportunity for spiritual growth. While suffering can be painful, some believe it leads to greater wisdom and compassion. 3. A greater plan beyond human understanding. Another perspective is that God has a greater plan that humans cannot fully understand. What seems like meaningless suffering may actually serve a deeper purpose that we cannot yet see. For example, a child might not understand why a doctor gives them a painful injection, but the parent knows it is necessary for their health. Some people believe that tragedies may lead to unexpected positive outcomes in the future. This idea suggests that humans have a limited view, while God sees the bigger picture. 4. The presence of evil helps us understand good. Some argue that without evil, we would not truly understand good. If there were no suffering, we might not appreciate kindness. Love and happiness is deeply. For example, we understand the value of light because we have seen darkness. Similarly, experiencing pain can make people more compassionate toward others who suffer. 5. The consequences of a broken world. Some religious traditions teach that suffering exists because the world is broken due to human sin or disobedience. In Christianity, for example, suffering is seen as a result of the fall of Adam and Eve, Genesis 3, which brought sin and suffering into the world. From this view, suffering is not God's desire, but a consequence of humanity's choices. However, many believers also think that God works to bring good out of suffering. 6. Satan or evil forces. Some religious perspectives, especially in Christianity and Islam, teach that suffering comes from Satan or evil forces, not from God. In this view, God allows evil for a time but will ultimately defeat it in the future.